Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Ali B here with Growing Edge Live. So good to see you. Can't see you, but I can feel you. And we'll take a few minutes as people start to pop on. So welcome to Growing Edge Live Sunday broadcast. This is your place for spiritual tune in and spiritual tune up. Every week, every Sunday, for the last 10 plus years, we have been gathering. We used to meet in person at the top of Utah, and now we are meeting virtually via Facebook Live, and we're so happy to be here. We're so happy to share our message of inspiration and love and hope and healing and wholeness. So welcome. I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. So where are you? Go ahead and post that in the comments below so that we can get a sense of who's on the call, who's on the live today. I know that there's Michael. Hello, Michael Benjamin. And we are here in Hurricane, Utah, just outside of St. George. And it is a beautiful, crisp, sunny morning. Very windy, lots of wind all night long on our whole Om Shanti home, which is what we call our camper van, was rocking and rolling due to the wind, and it was pretty crazy night. So how are you? Where are you? Where are you watching from? We would love to know. So welcome to our Sunday broadcast. What are you up to this morning? What's been going on in your world? Hello, and let us know where you're watching from. So go ahead and post in the comments. We're here in Hurricane, Utah, and we'll be here for another couple of weeks. You can follow our adventure on our Instagram page, and it's called Life on a Joyride. Life on a Joyride, and we've been here for a couple of months, or we will have been at the end of February. But typically we're traveling around quite a bit and visiting some really interesting locations. And you can see our pictures and follow our adventures, our travels, our journey, and our interviews with inspiring leading edge thinkers at our Instagram page, which is Life on a Joyride. So welcome. There's Rhonda, there's Heather. Good morning. And let's get going with our awesome little song by Leslie Monroe. So here we go.
Free my mind, open my heart with the whispers of truth. To live a conscious life, to live a conscious life on the growing edge, on the growing edge.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Ali Benjamin here, live from Hurricane, Utah. And we are broadcasting from a bright, sunny, but very windy day. How about you? I'd love to know where you're tuning in from, so go ahead and put that in the comments below. And today we are super excited to say Happy Valentine's. Michael's here with me. Can you say Happy Valentine's Day, Michael?
Happy Valentine's Day.
And we are so in love with you and with life and with all of these. The message that we're going to be sharing today, I know it's going to light you up. I know it's going to lift and elevate your heart so that when you go out there in the world today, when you make a phone call to your loved ones or your sweetie pie, your sweetheart, you will be fueled and inspired to share your love in the most genuine, authentic way. So thank you for supporting us here at the Satya Center with our Growing Edge Live Sunday broadcasts. We're healing hearts, transforming lives, and we're inspiring conscious evolution. And your financial donations actually put wings to that mission and really, really touch so many hearts and so many lives. So thank you ahead of time for your generosity. So today my title is, Hey Julie Taylor, is Love's Promise. And so I'm going to be exploring what is love's promise. So I just dropped that idea in your mind and in your heart at the very beginning of our broadcast, love's promise. What is love's promise? Love is a unifying thread that holds humanity together, and it comes bearing abundant gifts. So I'm going to explore ways that love threads and weaves itself throughout humanity, throughout our lives, so that we can be more firm, more steady, more grounded in love's presence, which is who and what we truly are. So I have a quote from Mother Teresa, and it says this. So why don't you close your eyes for a moment? Close your eyes and take a breath. And make yourself available to these words that Mother Teresa uttered many years ago. Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. So as you ponder that in the stillness of your mind, in the expansiveness of your heart, just imagine a smile is a thread that weaves itself throughout humanity. Just think of all the smiling faces that you've seen that have blessed your life. And think about the smiles that you've experienced throughout your life in response to others, in response to things that you've participated in, things that you've created, things that others have shared with you. And take a moment to, as you go within, go to the very center of your being, your heart center. And let's take a moment to imagine, to envision your heart smiling. And let's breathe in, let's take a heart breath, breathing in love and seeing that energy of breath, oxygen move into the heart, expanding the experience of love. And on the exhale, exhaling love. Breathe in love and exhale love. And as you continue to breathe in love and exhale love, feel the energy that is released from that smile in your heart, from your heart breath. Love is released through your smile, and feel love moving throughout your body, touching each and every cell of your body, enlivening each and every cell of your body. And now imagine this energy of smiling love moving up to your face, and feel the smile on your lips. Feel what it feels like to be smiling, to be expressing your love in a quiet, simple, authentic way. Just like our fingerprint is unique, our smile is unique. And so feel that smile and breathe, knowing that there's a coherence between the heart and the mind as you breathe in and breathe out love, as that expression of love appears on your face as a smile. Open your eyes and be fully present to our growing edge message. We call it growing edge because we are here, each of us, in the now moment. And this now moment is the point of evolution, is a creative edge. It's like a wave. We're that wave of life, and we're experiencing this now moment as the crest of that wave, as the growing edge of that wave. And we have a smile on our face because we're saying yes. We're saying yes to life. So what is love's promise? Are you beginning to feel answers bubbling up within you? There's no right answer. There's just a lot of answers. What is love's promise to you? I'm going to be exploring interpersonal love today because it's Valentine's Day, and we're here to share our love with. Maybe you have a Valentine, a romantic Valentine that you are experiencing this interpersonal love with, or maybe it's a family member or a friend. You want to give them an acknowledgement of your love. So you maybe you're going to call them today, or maybe you've sent a card, or you can drop off a gift, a box of chocolates maybe, or a bunch of flowers. But we experience interpersonal love, this love between two people or a group of people. And then there's the non-interpersonal love, and this is the Christ love or God's love or agape love. This is the unconditional love and the vibration, the energy that we experience when we're not locating our love. We're not giving our love, giving somebody the responsibility to ignite our love. We're feeling love for no reason. We're feeling agape love, expansive love. So there's the interpersonal love, and then there's the non-interpersonal love. So I've chosen a word, like I do very often, and it's love, L-O-V-E, and I've picked words that are representative of L-O-V-E, and these are words to help us, to remind us to stay in our most authentic, true vibration, which is love, because it's very easy to slip down below the line where we're feeling unloved or disappointed or disgruntled or discontent or picky, or we have blame, or we're in one of those lower vibratory feelings. Well, these words are designed to bring you up above the line so you can experience your true nature, your true essence, which is love. And this is something that you can do when you're about to be with someone, or you're thinking of someone, or you're going into meditation. You can use these words. Now, L stands for listen. Love listens, doesn't it? You've experienced a loving relationship. You've experienced a time with someone that you know loves you so much. And one of the key components to rich and real, deep, authentic love is listening. We listen. We listen for the subtleties. We listen for the pain. We listen for the joy. We listen for all of it. Nothing is out of bounds in regards to what we're listening for. We're just listening to the other in a way that they feel seen and heard, recognized. There's nothing more delightful than being recognized by someone you love. So the first word, listening. Love's first duty is to listen. Now, there's hearing, and then there's listening. And this is a vital thing to differentiate between when you become a skillful communicator in the language of love. Hearing, we can all hear. I just heard the car next door turn over its engine. I can hear the birds. I can hear the sound of my own voice. I am a physical being that has the faculty of hearing. Listening is a faculty of the soul. Listening is a faculty of the heart. So just sense the difference between hearing and listening. And how often have you been with someone, or maybe you yourself, we're in a conversation with someone, but they're not really listening. They're only hearing. They're hearing what you say because they're already establishing a response. They're hardly listening because their own self-importance is inserted above listening, and the hearing instructs them to build up something intelligent or loving or witty to say. So we want to resist the temptation of being a surface hearing person to being a deep listener. Listening is the first duty of love. And so when our heart is open, when our heart speaks, love listens. When our heart speaks, love listens. So you, in relationship to your loved ones or friends, you learn to be a deep listener. Love listens. You are love. All is love. So you develop this capacity to transcend merely hearing, to move into the high state, the elevated state of listening with the heart. So the next word that I've chosen in love, L-O-V-E, I'm taking the letter O, and I've chosen open. Love opens. To be open-hearted. This is a vital part of being in a loving relationship. To be open-hearted, to share how you feel, to be vulnerable, to be so open, to be unguarded, because we don't really know one another if we're not willing to be completely open, transparent, vulnerable. Our ability to share our beliefs, our opinions, and the way we feel is a very, very powerful gift we can give to someone else and to ourselves. Because when we're that open, when we're that vulnerable, we then invisibly give the other inspiration to do the same thing. I'm sure you've experienced this. When you're open, when you've taken that leap of faith to be vulnerable, to share what's on your heart, the universe, via the other person, seems to open up, and then they begin to be open and share, and you get to know the other. So being in a authentic, loving relationship requires us to be open, to press our growing edge, to move beyond our fear boundary, and to open ourselves up to share what's most important to us. So, open. Rumi says this, which I love. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you've built against it. What barriers have you built against love? Maybe you have some fear. Maybe you have some wounds from your childhood that are so painful it's really scary to open up. Maybe there was abandonment. Maybe there was abuse. Maybe there was physical abuse, or maybe emotional abuse that has caused you to be very guarded. So the idea of being open, being vulnerable, and sharing what's on your mind is so scary that it triggers your wounds and you shut down. There's that fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Those are 4 ways that we react when we're faced with fear. And I'll talk about those another time. That's a good reminder. Go ahead and keep that as a note, Michael. I'll talk about those ways that we respond, or more importantly, or more correctly, react in the face of fear. But in the face of love, when we're deepening and developing a love relationship, we have to see what are the barriers that are keeping me from fully engaging, heart wide open, to my friend, my beloved. The next word I've chosen in L-O-V-E is V, value. Love values. Doesn't love value? Don't you feel valued in a loving relationship? You know when someone loves you, you feel that they value you and you value them. You value everything they have to say, everything, even though it might not be what you want to hear. There's a certain level of you value that because it takes you to the next level. It pushes you over your evolutionary edge to experience love, because what's on the other side of your evolutionary edge, it's always love. It's always love. When we're willing to let go and just let go in that beautiful tsunami of evolution, we experience more and more love. So value, something really helpful, and I find this when I'm coaching couples, is to identify each other's core values. Go ahead and think about all the things that you value, and then narrow that list down, and it could be hundreds of things, but narrow it down to 10. What are your top 10 core values? And then narrow that down to 3, and 3 top core values today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but today, because your values might always change. Some of them might stay the same. But when you can identify what your values are in this world, what you stand for, what's most intriguing to you, what's most juicy for you, and when you know what your loved one values most, then you can discover each other on a deep and intimate level. And so when we identify what each other's values are, we can then express ourselves more authentically. And I think about the 5 love languages, because we all express ourselves slightly differently, but there are 5 core ways that we express love, and we like to experience love from others. So we can express our ways, and this is from Dr. Gary Chapman. We can express our love through words of affirmation. We say nice things, we give compliments, and then we enjoy that when someone appreciates and compliments us, gives us words of encouragement. So some of us really value that kind of expression, and that's how we experience love. Another way is we experience love through quality time. And this is something that Michael and I both agree on, that we really express our love by being 100% there with each other. We're not busy doing something else, but we really value and feel each other's love when we are spending undistracted time together. Now, we could be going for a walk, or we could be washing the dishes as well. We could be doing something, but when we're just being together with simple everyday life, every morning we sit and spend an hour in meditation. It's quality time. That's the way we feel love and express our love. And then there's the acts of service. We experience love by what we do for each other. Now, this is a beautiful way. Maybe you've not realized that you're in a friendship where someone is always doing nice things for you, but you've not really seen that as loving, because you're someone that really experiences and expresses love by words of affirmation. So you're missing that. So these 5 love languages help us to see that each of us has a slightly different way. Can you hear that dog? He has a very interesting way of expressing love, and it's whining and barking. But we might experience it by doing nice things, preparing a meal for someone, helping them with a challenging task. So that's another way we experience love. Another way is we express our love through gifts, through giving gifts. We may give flowers or a love note, or who knows what kinds of gifts that you might give. And then you, experience and feel love by receiving gifts. You may miss the love that your friend or partner has for you, if they're words of affirmation or acts of service, because you've been waiting for that special gift that means everything to you. And then the last one is physical touch, a hug, a touch, something an endearing touch that lets you know unequivocally that your friend, your loved one loves you. And likewise, maybe that's the way you show. You're not a person that says a lot of compliments. You may not do a lot of helpful things around the house, but you love to touch, you love to hug, you love to hold hands. So those are the 5 ways that we can express and show that we value the other person. Now, the last one is E, L-O-V-E. Now, love elevates. Love elevates. Now, this is the final duty of love, to elevate. We bring our bubbly, enlivening energy of love into everything we do. We start to elevate our mind. We start thinking positive, loving thoughts. We elevate the energy in our body. We bring that energy, that energizing, elevating energy into everything that we do, everything that we say. And then we materialize, feel into this. We materialize an energy, a vibration, a field of love. So we take LOVE, listening, being open, bringing and feeling value, and we bring that into the world and we elevate the field. Why? Because when we're at the high vibration of love, when we're heart-centered, when our heart chakra is open, it's as though we open up a channel to the universe, and that's how we manifest everything we experience. It's that prayer without ceasing. It's an open heart. It's the language of love that we speak. And when we do this, every action we take is infused with the energy, the elevating energy of love, we experience unconditional love. And so we transcend this romantic, interpersonal love, and we move into this non-interpersonal love, or agape love, God's love, Christ's love, unconditional love. That is the core of our being. That is who we are. That doesn't need a person. We don't need gifts. We don't need kind words. It's not dependent on that. It is absolutely not dependent on anything. All of that, those things can get us to a place of having a mental equivalent of love and experience what it feels like to love. But we begin to be love's presence. All the barriers are dissolved, and we are simply feeling God's love and expressing it no matter what's happening. Even the most hateful thing can be occurring, and we can still feel and be the presence of love. So that is love's promise. It's always there for you. It's always available. It's experienced from the inside out. It's unconditional. Love is who and what you are. It's who and what I am. Love is who and what we are. So thank you so much. Peace and blessings to all of you. I'm going to end with a prayer, an activation to spark love within each and every one of our hearts. So closing the outer eyes and taking a breath, and feel love's presence right here and now, wherever you are. Listening, opening, valuing, elevating. Listening, opening, valuing, elevating, energizing, enriching, enlivening everything. The one life, the one power, the one infinite organizing intelligence that God is, I am. And as you occupy that space of love, feel your heart, feel your body tingling with that energy of love from toes to the top of your head, to your whole field, all of your energy. Feel that pranic energy moving through your body, through each and every chakra, knowing that you are bringing love, breathing love into your root, your sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, brow, crown, and feel that beautiful movement of energetic love circling through you, in you, as you now. And as we inhabit, occupy love, let us send this love out in all directions, from right where we are, across the land, throughout the town, the cities, over the mountains, through the valleys, through the bodies of water, touching all two-leggeds, four-leggeds, winged, finned, hooved, creepy crawlers, to all the elementals, earth, water, wind, fire, ether, to the tree people, the plant people, the stone people, to Mother Earth Gaia, to Grandfather Sun and Grandmother Moon, to Father Sky, and the great star nations, and the great mystery, Creator, God. And right here where each of us is, the I am that. We are each individualized expressions, and let's just bless it all. Send out a blessing that all beings without exception are strong and safe and happy and healthy and live and love with ease. That may I be strong, safe, happy, healthy, live and love with ease. May we all be strong and safe and happy and healthy and live and love with ease. May all be blessed. May all be blessed. Feeling great gratitude, feeling great love and openness and curiosity today. Feeling unconditional love. Healing is taking place in the body. Healing and cleansing of the mind. Wholeness is being realized right now. Feel it. Take a breath, open the eyes, and be fully present here and now. Peace and blessings, love to you. If you'd like to donate to the Satya Center to put wings to our mission, which is to heal hearts, to transform lives, and to inspire conscious evolution, you can go to Venmo, Satya Center, or you can go to our website, Satya Live, SatyaLive.org. And thank you ahead of time. Happy Valentine's Day. Peace and blessings. And don't forget to join us on Zoom for our annual gathering. We're going to have a party with music, with Ben Hill, Holly Hill, with Leslie Monroe, and all the rest of our tribe. Everyone's welcome. Even if you don't even know who we are, please find in our notes. We'll post on our website, and we'll post here at Alice and Benjamin and at the Satya Center, the Zoom link. And I think there's a Facebook event called Satya Gathering. You can find that too. And join us as we see each other and we get to party with each other on February the 28th at 2 p.m. So peace, love, and blessings. Namaste. Bye-bye.